One solution to the rising cost of living is to take on a second job. And if you have any spare time, there are plenty around and the extra income is great. But there are pitfalls you need to know about.
It's just helped to keep us moving in the right direction and, putting some food in the fridge.
Michael Dunn does it, so do brother and sisters Sarah Taylor and Jamie Holcomb.
Tomorrow, Jamie, we've got the dump run, the rubbish removal and the green waste at East Ipswich.
They're part of a growing army of Aussies who take on a side hustle, a second job to survive.
It's something that a lot of people have to do. It's not they want to, they have to do it.
There's a queen bed mattress needs to be picked up.
Yeah.
Sarah and Jamie have signed up to Airtasker, the online platform that connects you to people who can provide services.
We go out, we do flat packs, we do furniture removals, dump runs, pretty much anything we are capable of, we'll give it a go.
Well, I love mowing. I specialise in garden maintenance and, clean-ups.
Michael Dunn's main job is as a forklift driver, but he's also turned to Airtasker to earn extra dollars and says it's made a real difference.
I reckon probably about $300 a week. If I can get some jobs done in the afternoon after my 9 to 5, I'll jump on and get a couple done. If not, I'll just set up a day on the weekend and pump it out on the weekend.
A lot of the ABN registrations that we're seeing currently are for food delivery services, NDIS providers, and also things like cleaning services.
Accountant Eric Dickler has his own side hustle called Set Up My Business, helping people create their own line of work. The first step is registering an Australian business number, or ABN.
Our internal data suggests that 57% of those people that are applying for ABNs are actually in the age group of 25 to 45. Out of those people, 80% of those are actually aiming to earn less than $75,000 a year.
You should have 4 screws to hold it in.
Sarah and Jamie have only been at it 2 weeks and say they've made just under $1,000 extra cash.
It makes income like that. Like, we do the job and we're paid in the bank within the next 2 days.
Even if Sarah and Jamie have had to learn new skills. And Jamie, I hear you're the king of flat packs?
I'm not good with the instruction side of things, so I'll leave that up to my sister and she gives me the direction and I get the job done. So
I make sure we don't have leftover bits.
So, apart from working longer hours, what are the negatives of a side hustle?
You've got to look at your tax side, and obviously if you're on settling payments, declare your income and things like that.
It's really important to note that any income that you do earn from those side hustles, that income hasn't yet been taxed. So making sure that you've apportioned some of the money that you're earning into a savings account for tax time.
Eric says when it comes to a side hustle, the higher your annual income, the less you take home after tax. So someone whose income is $25,000 and brings in an extra $20,000 will take home more than someone who earns $125,000.
Definitely still worthwhile doing, but it really becomes less effective the higher up the tax rates you go.
And that could change if Stage 3 tax cuts come in as promised next year.
But it will definitely make higher income earners, consider whether or not those additional side hustles become more tax effective for them.
It's been a bit of a godsend, just to keep me out of Struggle Street, to keep the family off Struggle Street and, ultimately, have that, that income that I need to stay afloat.
And Sarah says the benefits aren't all financial.
I'd much rather get out and do something than sit at home doing nothing. It boosts you up, builds your confidence and you feel good. Yeah, so.
Better than sitting at home worrying about how you're going to pay the bills.
Definitely, yes. Yeah, why sit and mope when you can actually get up and do something about it?
The ATO says it will be cracking down on undeclared income, so if you are going to take on a side hustle, it's worth doing things by the book.